Ever wondered how to start investing your first $1,000? Well, you're not alone. The world of investing can seem like a massive maze, but fear not, because this is your guide through it. Imagine having $1,000. Now imagine deciding to invest it. The first step is to pick the type of investment. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate. Each has its own potential benefits and risks. It's like choosing the right tool for a job. You need to pick the one that suits your needs the best. So you've picked your investment type. What's next? It's time to roll up your sleeves and dive into research. Look into different companies or funds, examine their performance, their potential. It's like being a detective sifting through clues to find the best opportunity. Once you've gathered all the information, it's time to actually start investing. Open an account with a broker or an online platform and take that leap. Now, let's recap. Investing your first $1,000 can seem intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Start by deciding on the type of investment. Next, do your research, and finally start investing. You might ask, what's the best way to invest my first $1,000? There's no one-size-fits-all answer. It all depends on your individual goals and risk tolerance. Stocks, bonds, mutual funds, real estate, they're all viable options. How about the risks? Investing always comes with some degree of risk. It's like sailing, there might be calm seas or stormy weather. The key is to understand the risks associated with each type of investment. And finally, what's the difference between stocks and bonds? When you buy a stock, you're buying a piece of the company, like buying a slice of a cake. On the other hand, buying a bond is like lending money to the company, with the promise of getting it back with interest. So there you have it. The world of investing might seem vast and complex, but with these steps, it becomes a journey of discovery. So take that first step today. Your future self will thank you.
Ever wondered why the price of a cup of coffee can tell you a lot about the economy? Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of finance. Our journey will take us through complex concepts, simplified for your understanding. From the fluctuations of stock markets to the intricate networks of global trade, there's a lot to cover, so buckle up. First, let's tackle inflation. Imagine you're in your favorite cafe, and the price of a cup of coffee has doubled since last year. That's inflation in action. It's the rate at which the general level of prices for goods and services is rising, and subsequently, purchasing power is falling. Central banks attempt to limit inflation and avoid deflation to keep the economy running smoothly. Now, on to the stock market. Think of it as a giant supermarket, but instead of buying groceries, you're buying ownership in companies. When you purchase a company's stock, you're buying a piece of that company, including its profits and its debts. The price of a stock can rise or fall based on a multitude of factors, including the company's performance, economic indicators, or even global events. International trade is another crucial aspect of finance. It's the exchange of goods and services between countries. This type of trade allows for a greater variety of goods and services, with competition encouraging innovation and keeping prices in check. Now you might be wondering, how does all of this tie together? Well, each of these elements influences the others. Inflation impacts the value of money, which can affect stock prices. International trade can influence inflation and the stock market, as changes in trade policies or disruptions in trade can create economic instability. So, to summarize, understanding these concepts gives you a solid foundation in finance. It's a complex world, but with a little curiosity and a lot of questions, it becomes less intimidating and more fascinating. So, the next time you're sipping on your cup of coffee, remember it's not just a beverage, it's a tiny lesson in finance.
Have you ever wondered about the role logic plays in our everyday lives? How it weaves itself into our decisions, our thought processes, and even our conversations? Today, we'll delve into the fascinating world of logic and its various components, unraveling its importance and how it influences our daily interactions. First, let's unravel what logic is. It's a system of reasoning, a way of thinking that helps us understand and make sense of the world around us. It's a tool we use to make decisions, solve problems, and communicate effectively. Logic is about making connections, identifying patterns, and drawing conclusions based on evidence. Now, onto its components. Logic is composed of propositions, arguments, and logical connectives. A proposition is a statement that can either be true or false. An argument, on the other hand, is a set of propositions that support a conclusion. Logical connectives like and, or, not, and if-then link propositions together to form more complex arguments. But why is logic so important? Well, it helps us make sense of the world around us. By using logic, we can evaluate the pros and cons of a situation, identify the root cause of a problem, break down complex ideas, and communicate more effectively. In essence, it's a tool for clear thinking and good decision-making. Moreover, logic boosts our problem-solving skills. It allows us to dissect a problem into smaller, manageable parts, find connections and patterns, and come up with effective solutions. It's like a mental multi-tool that helps us navigate the challenges life throws our way. Finally, logic is instrumental in enhancing our communication skills. It enables us to articulate our thoughts and ideas more clearly and persuasively. It's the foundation of effective discourse, fostering understanding and facilitating productive discussions. In summary, logic is a powerful tool that sharpens our thinking, boosts our problem-solving skills, and enhances our communication abilities. It's a system of reasoning that helps us make sense of the world, make decisions, and communicate effectively. So the next time you find yourself facing a challenging decision or trying to solve a complex problem, remember the power of logic. Use it to weigh your options, identify patterns, and draw conclusions based on evidence. It might just be the key to finding the best solution. And remember, logic isn't just about thinking, it's about understanding. It's about making sense of the world around us, and in doing so, making sense of ourselves.
Are your current investment strategies delivering the returns you desire? Perhaps it's time to consider some alternative investment options. In the vast world of investment options, traditional stocks and bonds are just the tip of the iceberg. Delving deeper, you'll find a treasure trove of alternative investments, such as real estate, commodities, cryptocurrency, and more. Real estate, for instance, has long been a favored investment choice for many. It involves buying properties with the intention of generating income or appreciating in value over time. On the other hand, commodities like gold, oil, and agricultural products provide a hedge against inflation and market volatility. Cryptocurrency, the digital currency revolution, is another interesting player in the alternative investment arena. Unbacked by any government or central bank, it promises high returns, albeit with a fair share of risk due to its volatile nature. Then, there are the so-called alternative alternatives, venture capital, private equity, and hedge funds. These types of investments, once the exclusive domain of the wealthy, are now becoming more accessible to the average investor. They offer an opportunity to invest in private companies, complex financial strategies, and more. Yet, they come with their own set of risks and rewards. Venture capital, for instance, involves investing in startups with high growth potential. While the potential for high returns is there, so is the risk of losing your investment if the startup doesn't succeed. Private equity, on the other hand, involves investing in established companies that aren't publicly traded, offering the potential for high returns if the company does well. And then, there's the world of hedge funds, a type of investment vehicle that pools capital from accredited individuals or institutions and invests in a variety of assets. While they offer the potential for significant returns, they're also known for their complexity and risk. Despite the diversity, all these alternative investments share a common thread: the potential for high returns, diversification of your portfolio, and an element of risk. To summarize, traditional investments like stocks and bonds are a proven way to grow wealth over time. However, they're not the only game in town. Real estate, commodities, cryptocurrency, and other alternative investments can provide unique opportunities to diversify your portfolio and potentially increase your returns. But remember, with great potential comes great risk. So, before diving into any of these investments, thorough research is critical. Understand the risks, weigh them against the potential rewards, and make an informed decision. In the end, the key to successful investing is diversification, understanding your risk tolerance, and making informed decisions. So, whether you choose to invest in stocks, bonds, real estate, commodities, cryptocurrency, or other alternative investments, make sure it aligns with your financial goals and risk tolerance. Investing is a journey, and like any journey, it's not just about the destination but also the path you take to get there. So explore the world of alternative investments, and you might just find the perfect path for you.